So I don't know what everybody else did, but up top I put, you could stuff 3M in there, but I had to cut a hole, and I figured that's actually a spot where the sun, hits the door and puts in a lot of heat. The other part is if you don't have these windows, um, that's a really thin piece that heats up in the sun, when you're trying to sleep in and everything. So that's the 3M on top of the Polyiso, and that should be hidden by the middle bag. And then down here, I actually doubled up 3M. Try not to squish it, but there's definitely a lot more thickness in the bottom. So put one larger sheet in there. It's kind of a pain. There's one piece of metal that you just cut around, and then this other side you can put a slit. And I tried to keep them as one sheet, just keep the insulation value up. You're definitely going to cut your hands shoving the insulation up here. And then I sprayed a little bit of 3M on the upper inside of here, just to hold the top of that 3M from shaking down. But I didn't do a full coat because otherwise it's pretty impossible to get that in there. All right, still working on these VanEssential. So at the top, gonna put Rivnuts in. I'm waiting on some shorter screws just because that's a little tight up there. Went with just number 10 24s. I'm gonna use Rivnuts and bolts or screws just so I don't just use self-tapping. So I saw some guy using a soldering iron, but I have a hot knife that's used for cutting foam that actually has a different piercing head. So I switched that and kind of rounded these out for like a number 10. But one thing to be careful of is that left bit that's way on the end actually ends up hitting a mechanism in there. There's actually a plate that's like right here. So you really actually want to come in here. Don't follow their directions, otherwise you're like piercing through two plates and you might hit this mechanism that actually opens the door. So space them in. You probably don't have to do as much as I did, but that's just me being safe. And I'm putting Rivnuts in, so I drilled out bigger holes than you actually need to, following the directions. Yeah, playing around with on this lower one, these holes for the plastic fit a 1/4 20. And when I hang this guy up, let's see if I can do this one-handed. You're aiming for that end seam. That's almost, maybe it's a little far in. But the 1, 2, 3, that lines up. That lines up. This one is right in the middle of a pocket, so that one work. And then here, this will work. And then I'll probably just do a self-tapping screw here because that keeps that pocket open. So I'm just trying to minimize how many holes that I don't have painted on these back doors, because I know these are usually out in the elements getting a lot more moisture. Drilled out these guys, and then I'm going to try to line up the pockets, melt it, and then throw some Rivnuts on. Use the iron to burn through that. Some of them aren't exactly where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be in between those two seams, but I think worst case, this starts ripping, add like a washer or something. So they're a little bit inside. That one's a little bit better. And then this one got really close to the pocket. And then I didn't do a bottom one. The hole's like right here, so I don't really have access to get inside there. Guess I could have done it inside the pocket, but so I'll see if this is flopping around too much. But yeah, I'll try to mount it. To secure the bottom, just tapped into the plastic. It won't be as strong as the through holes, but just to make this look a little bit better. And then chopped off the point with a Dremel just so this isn't scratching the metal, because I think this is pretty flush. So yeah, let's put it on and see what it looks like. So the bottom goes through that plastic and through Rivnuts, and then these two, I use the same process where we drill and use the stock screws that they came with. But the rest of these pass through the plastic and go to that Rivnut. So I think that's pretty good. It's a little loose here, but I don't know. Oh, maybe there's one more that I have to tap. Was that in the instructions? Usually when they have this patch, it means they want to hold that down. So shoot, I'll just double check. And then still working on that guy, and then the top has screws through to Rivnuts. So that's a pretty easy one. Just takes, maybe an hour more of drilling, and then Rivnuts, and then paint, and then you can screw it in the next day. But maybe it's not a big deal, because you don't really want access to here. There's nothing behind these, so I'm just gonna probably use the same screws that they came with. But overall, I think it covers the door pretty well. I think that's everything on this side for now. I tucked this in a little bit just to give me room here, so this screw is kind of in the center, but the rest of them are more aligned to the outside. They recommended only one up there, but I just did 3 to keep that curve a little bit better, and then 3 down the side, and then 1 down here. I mean, I don't know. They gave you plenty of screws, so I guess put as many as you want. Got this lined up. So if you follow this, I can really only get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lined up. So don't put Rivnuts in these other 2. Just leave the plastic. And then I'm going to use smaller self-tapping to secure this corner. So yeah, don't put these 2 in. I don't know if this is the best idea, but it's what I'm doing. So burned through those holes. I mean, you're really supposed to land in between here, but this is already reinforced. So maybe if you're worried, I don't know. It's not gonna, now that it's melted, it's not gonna peel apart, but this might be a weak point. Maybe put a washer on it or something like that. But so burn those 5, and then I'm gonna attach it to the door. So there's 2, I left 2 snaps on here and here, but you should probably leave that guy and that guy. So that's snapped up. I'm gonna put these 2 screws in first, and then align the bag. So it's installed. I still use these self-tapping, screws into the metal, and drilled those. So there's that one, and then these 2, since those didn't line up with the screws. So I don't know. Maybe everybody else just wants to take this plastic off and screw into the metal. Maybe that's quicker for everybody, but I guess I'd just rather have more screws into Rivnuts than into sheet metal, but that's just me being paranoid about stuff. Maybe I should put one more screw on the bottom or something. Overall, I guess these are pretty good. I kind of expected these to be a lot deeper and larger. Just because I don't even know, I can get a pair of mountain bike shoes in there, but I guess helmets can fit in there. There's just a lot more, I guess for me, there's a lot more depth that I expected to use off the back door. So I think they maybe kept these shallow because it's just using up the space that's inset in the doors. But I don't know. I guess maybe this is fine. I mean, I like little trays and stuff like that, but kind of expected like deeper pockets. But I didn't want to pay $1,000 for the Vandermoon stuff. I don't know. I mean, plenty of places to hang, throw stuff, and I mean they look good. I mean, it's a good quality product. I just there should be more of these on the market for transits in my mind. There's maybe one problem with this middle bag. I don't know what the easiest way. I wanted to move this, but there's a mount that's already soldered to the door or welded to the door. So maybe without too much insulation in the back, you won't have that problem, but mine's really putting a lot of pressure on this. So I don't know if there's a relocation kit. Like that should be over here as a switch or something. I'm not sure why it's in the middle of the door, but this cable's just held by 2 clip-ins, and then it's crimped to the main latch over here, so I don't really want to move that. But if anybody has ideas, I didn't see anything on the internet, let me know. So to finish these doors off, I don't know, it'd look a lot better to have some kind of upholstery to cover up the rest of the metal, but I think what I'm gonna do is probably put I'm trying to find a molly panel that goes right here so you can actually attach some heavier equipment, and then I think the rest of these are either going to be used for, shower curtain back here, or maybe just putting a random hook. I don't think I'm going to actually spend the time to cut a frame around that. I mean, it would make it look nice. That's the only part of the van that's not going to be finished, but I don't know, maybe when I have more time later. But yeah, definitely like maybe an L track up the side, and then maybe some just random tool holders for shovels, axes. But I think right here it'd be cool to have a molly panel to utilize that space, and then even make this a pocket, and then I think that kind of fully utilizes the rear doors.